Walking Macau Streets. Dear Lord, show me a sign. Give me a map. Oh yeah.
Okay, so now we're at the top here of Guimarães Avenue. There was actually a time when this didn't exist. There wasn't a Skyway right here, but now there is a Skyway. So now you can walk all the way across, all the way down to the station. So
Good?
Very good. Very good. I'm filming, I got a YouTube channel.
Okay, that's cool.
Good to see you, Ellen.
See ya.
Okay, so today we're going to go down Guimarães, down the Skyway right here, and we're just going to give you a little context. So we're basically in this roundabout. There's a fire station right there. There's this kind of lone green building as well. And then this one goes down. I'll just give you a little context for it all before we begin. But this is the opposite side of Guimarães. And this one goes down to some mountains way in the distance. And there's some like crane operating stuff right there. And we're basically going to walk all the way through Taipa, right through the central part. So stay tuned for that. 2024. Let's check out Macau. Come on. Okay, so one of the things you're going to see on this roundabout is there's still lots of Chinese New Year items. You got pig, rooster, monkey, all kinds of cool stuff. So we're going to go across, and at the base of this one is Dr. Sun Yat-sen Avenue. Avenida de Dr. Sun Yat-sen. So we're gonna cross this busy street, and we'll try to show you all that we can see. It's kind of cool, a little space like that. The Taipa Plaza space. I have been in there before. There's about 30 to 40 small shops. I heard that there are about 9,000 mobs to rent out a space there. And it's basically like a little shopping arcade. That one's going pretty fast. So we are going to go across like this, come around. So we started over there, and we're going to go down this Guimarães Avenue. And the Skyway is there. You can see that in a moment. So that's our view. That kind of interesting standalone green building. And then right straight ahead is that interesting yellow standalone building. That one is a fire station. So they practice putting out fires up to the highest levels, to the 9th or 10th story there. So now you're getting a view of our target city, target street right here. And we're going to go all the way down to the end of Guimarães. And you can see that little Skyway system. We're going to get on top of that as well in a moment. And we're also just going to highlight where we started at. It's kind of interesting, right? This little thing right here. So there's a little space. I don't know, never seen anybody climb up there, but it's interesting nonetheless. So we're going to, I think what we're going to do is go up to the Skyway part, because you get some nice views up that way. So I'll turn the camera on once we get up there. Okay, so now we're at the top here of Guimarães Avenue. There was actually a time when this didn't exist. There wasn't a Skyway right here, but now there is a Skyway. So now you can walk all the way across, all the way down to the station. So we're going to walk down this Guimarães, but we're also going to highlight some of the side streets and such as well. Just so you know, this goes down into Taipa. This is all part of Taipa, but eventually down that way it goes to Cotai Strip. The casinos are down there, so I can see some of those from here. And then this side goes to the Central Park. It'll be on the other side of these buildings. So we're going to kind of highlight as much as we can. You can also see that little rooftop for that building. A lot of these will have rooftop rooftop for the tenants of the respective apartments. So for example, this one, you can see all the trees and they have all the space, and there'll be a place just for those kids that live there, like a little play area. So it's kind of interesting. We're gonna view from side to side as well on our way, but let me just kind of capture these rooftops. So you can kind of see the rooftop. There's a little gazebo there, Chinese New Year stuff, stuff like that. So we are also going to come over to this side, and over here you can see the inside of a school. And so they actually have a walkway right there that's parallel with us that they can also walk down as well. So we're going to walk down to the end of this street, and I think we're also going to go into the park, Taipa Central Park. And this street kind of goes right along it. Let me kind of come over here a little bit, give you something to look at. So that's actually a school that's called the Annex of the University of Macau. And the other thing that you'll notice about this particular street is that, and I think what we're gonna do is come down to one of these escalators. Let me highlight this escalator real quick. So you can actually go down in these ways like this, and I'll give you more detail of that in a moment. The other thing you'll notice too is there's no crosswalks down there. So let's go down this way. So we're gonna go down, and we're actually gonna walk into the Taipa Central Park. It's right on our path, and then I'll also try to explain about this Guimarães and the Skyway system. Yeah, one of the things that you'll notice right away is there is no way to cross the street, so they'll block you from going across. And then what everybody's supposed to do is they go up, there's escalators there, you go up and then over and then back down. So these are almost every street going across, so that there's no need to run across this street right here. So now we're at Taipa Central Park, Coimbra Street. We're crossing over it. Then right over there is Taipa Central Park. So this is our focus street right here. You'll also see all these apartments too. All these apartments all the way around, they all overlook the Taipa Central Park. So it's kind of interesting because of that. And that Skyway, you can walk all the way down following Guimarães Avenue. So you can see the sign right there, Avenida de Guimarães. So let's go into our park. I should have went in at that one spot right at the corner there, but let's see if we could go in another way. Nope. And then this particular one right here, this one goes to a parking garage. So there's actually a parking garage down below. So we are going to show off a little bit of this park. One of the things that you'll see is soccer over here. So there's another part of the park that has basketball, another part with a swimming pool, a library is down below. And it's not really our target, but at least you kind of know that it's here. But you can also just be in this type of area and just come right down to this park, have some green oxygen, some beautiful trees everywhere. These little banyan trees are pretty cool. Love these kind of trees in Macau. Okay. So we're going to continue down our target street. Sengtao Street. We keep on walking down, come across the street here, and then down this way we're gonna kind of go by some tall businesses. There's a bank, there's a McDonald's, there's a beauty center. There you go. So we're gonna come by the McDonald's in a moment. And on the other side, there's actually a Jollibee's. I'm gonna move the camera over there. So you can see a Jollibee on the other side. And a McDonald's over on this side. Little fast food row. We're gonna go all the way down to the end. And this is basically a street that goes through the center of Taipa. This is kind of a Macanese style restaurant right here. I forget the name. There's a name they use in Chinese, but it kind of they're kind of cool. They have this kind of green and this kind of interesting tiles and everything like that. Hello. It is kind of. So yeah, these are really cool. All the little dining spaces too, like that. So they kind of remind me of something like you'd see in 1950s Americana. And I think they're originally like Hong Kong style, 1970s maybe? I don't know. I need to study more about that history. There's some YouTubers that go to those places and they show it off really nicely, and I'm always kind of feel like I want to get to know that more about those kind of restaurants. They usually serve the same kind of things, like a fusion type of food. Okay. So we're gonna keep on going down our target street. So we're still on our Guimarães Street. I was gonna come over here and capture the look of it. Pretty photogenic. And then right here, you have that says to the stadium. But I also just want to capture these kind of cool looking buildings everywhere as well. And this particular building is a really kind of cool looking shaped building. We're going to keep on going down. Yeah, actually this blue building, I filmed it a number of times. I just think it's just so interesting. And you can walk through it as well. Huh, the Sam's restaurant is kind of new. Huh, okay, there's also some Korean, so there's a Hanguk salon, Korean salon, massage shop. Let's see, Hasu Salon. Also, oh, house. There's some Korean words right here. I'm just trying to make out what it says. House salon. Okay, that's a salon. So that's that right there. So it's okay, makes sense. So let's move further down. Guimarães. Yeah, this is kind of a funky street to walk down. Then you can also go into these little into the side parts as well, so we're going to highlight that in a moment. Right into here. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to walk in just to kind of give you the context of how funky and interesting this building is. I wonder who designed this building. Okay, so we're going to coming out this way. Now you can see this pedestrian street in here, and we're still, that blue building is still right there, and it kind of meanders down a little bit. So you can see how that, the shape of it is so interesting, right? So we basically walk through the blue building, there's another walkway that we can walk as well. Got all your Chinese lantern things as well. And what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna walk through it real quick. Let me just kind of highlight. And then what we're gonna do, yeah, all kinds of cool stuff. So you kind of have these like wavy building parts. Okay. So we're gonna keep on walking down. And we're gonna go back to the Guimarães Street because we're gonna walk through our interesting building again. And you can also walk through this building too. So that also goes. And we can also go around like that, but I'm just gonna come back through our building. It's kind of a, so that's a blue wavy building, right? I'm gonna come back out or go back in. What am I gonna do? Back or out or in? And we're gonna come back this way, and now you can see where we are. So we're going to let me see. So if we wanted to, we could go down and under, and then we would go to the station right over there. You can also see Galaxy Casino over in that location. Maybe highlight that real quick. So yeah, that's the station. It's like a light rail transit line. And then you can see Galaxy Casino over that way. There's Olympic Arena over that way. There's the Skyway. You can walk the Skyway all the way to the station. And then now we're back at these kind of cool looking blue building exterior part. And then this is kind of an interesting area as well because they do have this little Korean area. So there's Kim's Mart right here. It says Hanguk Shilpong. Kim's Mart.
Good?
Very good. Very good. I'm filming, I got a YouTube channel.
Okay, that's nice. Cool.
Good to see you, Ellen.
See ya.
He's a DJ, but he also has a side business walking dogs, so kind of cool. I run into him once in a while, so it's good to see him. Oh, there's another dog. Somebody's coming with another one. Okay, so we're gonna be ending our street right here. So that's basically Guimarães. So that's a pretty cool street right in the middle of Taipa here, and always worth filming, always interesting. Okay. So I'm gonna end this one with that view right there. 2024. Let's check out Macau. Come on.